track now. Thomas from Titchfield, Johnson from Mushet, Campbell from Hydel, Headley from St. Catherine, Johnson from Veer Technical, that's Latanya Johnson, Lewis from Clarendon College, Donnelly Fletcher from St. Elizabeth Technical, and Isila Swaley from Bustamante.
Yeah, and before we get to that, Bruce, the boys class won 400. Only one person didn't get a personal best, and he didn't show up.
Yeah, Bruce?
Everyone personal best.
Well, I have to see if we can catch it after the 800 with Spencer.
Okay.
So the favorite here should be Titania Hidley from St. Catherine High, the central champs runner-up in 2:13.61. Let's see if she can reproduce or even better that form now in the penultimate semi-final for the class 3 girls, 800 meters. On the first left, quite prominent early from Veer Technical, that's Tanya Johnson. She's up there alongside Campbell Headley from St. Catherine High. Mid-pack at the moment. And they're coming up on the inside as well.
Yeah, tightly bunched they are at this point, Spencer. No room for error. The Central Championship silver medalist well behind at this point. Very technical. They continue to lead. They approach the bell.
Nathaniel Johnson it is from Veer Technical. She's out front at the moment. Again, the top 2 in each. The 3 semifinals will move through to the final, plus the next 2 best times. Still Latanya Johnson of Veer Technical. I'm in second. It's Donnelly Fletcher from St. Elizabeth Tech. Then behind her, we've got Titania Headley from St. Catherine High. Trying to draw closer now. So Johnson, Fletcher, and Headley, the top 3 at the moment. And Heidel's Campbell is making a shout as well. Tempo increases now. As Latanya Johnson, Veer Technical, begins to go away from the opposition. It's going to be Latanya Johnson. The runner-up from Central Champs, Titania Headley from St. Catherine High, glides her way into second and finishing third from Hydel. It's Campbell, 2:20.19 for Johnson.
Very nice. Let me say quickly, Neville, you keep telling us about these very interesting medal presentations where the athletes pick up their own medals. I'd like to see it. Is there? Are we going to see a shot of this medal presentation?
I'm not certain when they do it. If they do it like at the end of the day, I'm not certain, which probably makes sense because of the protocols. They probably would do it at the end of the day. I'm not certain.
I don't know, but maybe it's after the event, so the triple jump is done now.
Right.
Maybe they'll tell the triple jumpers, all right, come, the referee has signed off on this, come and get your medals, instead of having them come back at 5 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah.
But it would be great to see it.
Yeah, I agree with you. We're going to make the switch now, by the way, and bring in our friends here at the National Stadium, Latanya Johnson, the winner there. So as soon as the times after the replay come up, Dwayne.
Yeah, Johnson looking strong. Headley getting herself in position to qualify, but Veer Technical rebuilding a great program. The most girl championships still rest with them. Haven't won for a while though, but here through to a final, hoping to get big points.
The times should come up in a second. And get over here so our guys could take you through the next event here on the track. So we'll now go across to Jordan, Hubert, and Renardo.
All right, thank you very much. So, Jordan Ford here with Renato Brown and Hubert Lawrence. Hello to everyone watching us as we enter the second of three heats for the girls 800 meters class 3.
Yeah, this is actually section 3 with Cindy Rose. Looking there at Rose from Homewood Technical to your left. She has gone to the front of the pack. So Sinead Powell, Makeda Legister from the Queen's School, Powell from St. Elizabeth Technical, as Rose leads them into the straightaway for the penultimate time. Neon Smith from Albertown, Cindy Rose Homewood Technical, Ashara Freighter Veer, Janique Hilton from St. Jacob, and Fedrian Harris from Gentile Technical. So to Shauna Johnson from Edwin Allen. Rose being challenged here by Jamaica Hilton from St. Jacob. They get the clock, get the bell.
A little slower at halfway for this one. 64.2 for Gail in the first of the semifinals, and this one 65.9.
Cindy Rose, a fabulous 1500 meters yesterday for Homewood Technical, comes here today looking to progress here. The top two from each heat plus the next two by times. Stepping forward now. That is Dean Smith from Albertown. She's in second, which relegates Hilton from St. Jago to third. Cindy Rose, 130 meters to go in this section 3 of 800 meters, the class 3 girls. Cindy Rose from Homewood Technical takes them into the straightaway for the final time. Neon Smith from Albertown in second position. These two well away from the field. The bat is on for the third spot. Cindy Rose will get it. Smith from Albertown will finish second. And looks as if Ashara Freighter from Veer Technical will be hoping she gets one of the fastest times to try to get into the final. She comes across the line in third, with Hilton from St. Jacob in fourth and Harris from Gentile Technical in fifth. 2 minutes 15.72 for Rose, 2:18.03 for Smith, and Freighter 2:22.04.
Real battle for the qualifying places down the stretch, but well clear was Rose, 2 minutes 15.72, the fastest time of the round in these class 800 semifinals, and she gave a good account of herself at 1500 meters, because just one race at 15, full of energy, full of run for her third 800 semifinal.
Cindy Rose was slightly lean forward there, Hubert, not upright, maybe begging for the line towards the end, but she was very strong in the 1500 meters on day 3, 800 meters now on day 4, and will look to finish on the podium on day 5 in this 2-lap event.
I think just her style though, forward lean, and with training, maybe can take a more upright classic distance runners running posture, but for all of that, right through to the final for the second time in his championship.
2:15.72 for Rose Smith, 2 minutes 18.03. Freighter 2 minutes 22.04. She hoped that is good enough. Janique Hilton from St. Jago 2 minutes 22.98, and Fedrian Harris 2:23.63 in fifth. So once again, the top two sure to advance. So Freighter 2:22.04, Hilton at 2:22.98 will be hoping that those times are good enough to take them through to the final come tomorrow.
And the record belongs to Natoya Gould. Now she's tuned in. Manchester High School 2006, 2 minutes 09.60. So sub 2:10, which is quite fast for girls class 3 championships. A very good record by Natoya Gould.
And looking there at the start list for the 800 meters, the class 3 boys, there are 3 sections here: Baker, St. Catherine, Miller, St. Elizabeth Technical, Lawson, Jamaica College, Connolly, Magotty, Richmond from Kingston College, Reed from Jose Marti, and Wilson from Edwin Allen. Sharon Connolly from Magotty ran a superb 1500 meters yesterday, finishing behind Tyrone Lawson from Jamaica College. So these two, over 1500 meters, they're quite acquainted. 800 meters now. Joaquim Miller from St. Elizabeth Technical. So I'm at the Western Championships. The 8:15. Going to the front quite early here is Lincoln Richmond from Kingston College. The record here, 1:58.06, done by Wakanda Costa in 2007. Top two here, short to advance to the final. So far, Kingston College's Richmond has gone out well. He has stretched a lead here on the rest of the pack, hoping he can maintain that, and that will be good enough to see him in the top two.
Gone up really hard for this first 400 meters as the peak up over the field. 59.2 with the field just crossing at 105, 101.5.
So quite a sizable lead here for Richmond of Kingston College. The rest of the pack led now by Tyrone Lawson from Jamaica College, cutting that deficit. He has Miller coming for him from St. Elizabeth Technical as well. He's in second place. Connolly from Magotty starting to fade, but holds on to third. Now Miller goes by Lawson, or Richmond rather, from Kingston College. Connolly from Magotty also goes by the Kingston College athlete. Now here comes Tyrone Lawson from Jamaica College. Top two short to advance. Lawson sprinting now, trying to get back to Joaquim Miller from St. Elizabeth Technical. He might, he may, he will. Goes past Joaquim Miller. And Lawson will take first, Miller second, and then Connolly coming through for third. And the man who led the race early on, Richmond from Kingston College, will have to now wait to see if that time is good enough to take him through to the final come tomorrow. Lawson 2:03.06.
Show good speed there. Already has gold from this track meet, and looking like has full control of his rivals in this semi-final. Nice balanced race. Didn't panic when the pace was fast on the first lap, and took his time to move with 1:50 to go. Caught up to Colony down the stretch, gapped him, and went about his business. Here's Miller from Stetson, the bright yellow. Connolly in third. Lawson has dealt with him. Catches up to the tall, smooth boy from Stets, and goes by him. Wins with a meter to spare.
So, just looking at one of the apps that we have here. Semi-final number 2 coming up. This is Richard. That's the results. 2:03.06 for the winner. 2 minutes 03.43 for Miller for Stets. Connolly 2 minutes 04.75. He'll have to wait. And Richmond 2 minutes 08.58. Will also have to wait. Connolly did well in the 1500 meters yesterday. Set up for the minor places. By the way, Hubert, Connolly 2:04.75. Personal best for him. Joaquim Miller running 2:03.
It's what you want, to be at your best on the days that count the most. Looking the best though, Tyrone Lawson, pole position, second gold medal.
Richard Farrier of Rhodes Hole in 2, Justin Webb, Calabar, Rashid Price, JC, Rashid Green, Stets, Rokelme Johnson, Belfield, Joshua Lawrence, St. Mary, Ricardo Carr, Morant Day.
Here they go. Section 2, semi-final 2 of 3, top 2, short to advance here. Jamaica College's Rashid Price at his best, a sub 203 runner over 800 meters. Rashid Green from St. Elizabeth Technical takes charge of this contest early as they hit the 200-meter mark. Just behind him is Price from Jamaica College. Lawrence from St. Mary's College, right there. Carr from Morant Bay. They come into their home straight. First time, penultimate time. This semi-final continues to lead Rashid Green. Now, Price from Jamaica College takes charge, takes command of the race. Justin Webb of Calabar, the small figure, you can pick him out from anywhere. He's into third place.
59 flat for the lap here, a little bit faster than heat number 1.
Now, Green from Stets, taking closer orders right up on the right shoulder of Price from Jamaica College. These two well away from Webb, and Webb away from the rest of the pack. Now the battle is on as they hit the 150 mark to complete this semi-final 2, Class 3 800 meters for boys. Price and Green. Price from Jamaica College with the lead. Green from St. Elizabeth Technical. He should know by now that the top two short to advance. Doesn't need to push it. Rashid Price from Jamaica College, the fastest in this field. And it comes across the line. 2 minutes flat, the flash time, Hubert Lawrence. 2 minutes, 0.79. So almost going sub 2 minutes there. And I reckon that could be a personal best for him.
And this race faster than the first semi, and a chance that the quicker increments could make it easier for low finishers to get through to the final. Just too short to advance, and no big screens in operation here. And that's how sometimes the youngsters track what's happening behind them. Rashid Price, JC trying to go big here, 2 minutes, 00.79. JC has the record with Ricardo Acosta at 158.06, and Price pulls away from Green down the stretch and keeps going hard for another 30, 40, or 50 meters just before the line. Those puff cheeks begin to recede, and then he cruises in the last 10 meters or so at 2 minutes, 00.77, a personal best.
By the way, so you look at this Price, 2 minutes, 00.79. Green, 2 minutes, 02.36. Justin Webb, 2 minutes, 06.22. And Ricardo Carr, 2 minutes, 11.69. So far, Connolly at 2 minutes, 04.75 is in one of those non-automatic qualifying spots. Webb at 206, occupying the other at this point.
Akeem Ennis, Yashane Bowen, Michael Williams, Rashawn Johnson, Odane Davidson, Nicholas Bartley, and Kimar Hutchinson.
And here they go. Final semi-final. It's Class 3 boys. Again, top two short to advance. Williams from Kingston College. Johnson of Calabar is the fastest in this field.
Connolly of Magotty, Richmond of KC, the athletes on the bubble right now at 203, 204.9 and 208.7 from the first of the 3 semifinals.
Williams from Kingston College leading here. The rest of the pack lines up behind him. Davidson from Belfield. Bartley from Charlemont. He leads, takes them across the line to complete the first lap with this 800 meters. Gets the bell now.
So they at 62.8, and just to make a quick correction, it's a little man from Calabar, Justin Webb, who is in the mix to get through to the final at 206.2.
So Connolly holds that first non-automatic qualifying spot, and then Webb. Here, Williams from Kingston College being approached side by side with Rashawn Johnson from Calabar, Davidson from Belfield behind them. Stepping forward, Ishale Bowen from Magotty, looking to get into that third spot. Williams from Kingston College continues to lead here. Small margin developing between him and second place Johnson from Calabar. Into the straightaway for the final time. The finish line begs. Johnson comes up to the shoulder of Williams, looks across, has a smile, starting to pump those arms. He'll take this one. So Johnson from Calabar wins ahead of Williams from Kingston College, and it looks as if Bowen from Magotty came through for third there, but the time 2 minutes 07.42, so much slower. Williams 2:08 in second place, so it could very much be Connolly and Webb who progressed to the final in those two non-automatic spots.
I think so. Got 209.1 on my clock for third place. So just these two boys at the front. Johnson, Calabar, serene and comfortable. Beside him from KC, Mikhail Williams. Those two sure to go through, and the times beyond that too slow to get them through to the final of the Class 3 boys 800 meters.
Yeah, this format, it is a tough qualifying format, Renard. Anytime you have three semis. Here's Rashawn Johnson, 2:07.42, Mikhail Williams, 2:08.33, and Shane Bowen of Magotty, 2:09.21, getting those three automatic qualifying spots. Yeah, it's tough when you have this format, Hubert, with just the top three qualifying automatic and the next two when you have three semifinals, because your semifinal is slower than the previous two, and you find yourself outside of that margin of non-automatic qualifiers.
These just Class 3 as well. If we were big people, you'd say, well, they know what they had to do and they had a chance to go for it. But these are just Class 3, and I think they'll learn the vagaries of this tripartite semi-final combined place and time qualification system.
So the Class 2 girls 800 meters now on track, semi-final. Ashanti Brown of the Queen's School in 2, Anika Brissett in 3, Julian Mitchell, Homo Technical 4, Sean Walters, St. Mary High 5, Janelle Dryden, Edwin Allen 6, Henricia Barrett, Moshette 7, and Alicia Robinson of 6. Those are your 8 in semi-final 1 of 2 for the girls Class 2 800 meters.
The record 2:07.74 by Colin Robinson. That's the record on the books, of course. Claudine Williams, Veertech, did run 2:05 in Class 2 at championships during the Veertech run.
Here they are, off and running. Class 2 girls 800 meters. As Hubert said, the record on the book 2:07.74, 2001. Sean Walters here from St. Mary High, dominant at Eastern Championships. But the lead now, Alicia Robinson from St. Elizabeth Technical. Just behind her though, Dryden from Edwin Alley. And behind those two, looks to be Sean Walters in third. Being relegated now, Sean Walters, as Jodian Mitchell from Homewood Technical goes forward. A little bump there between Robinson of Steds and Dryden from Edwin Alley.
Mitchell means to crank it up at 65.6 for the first lap. Gold at Champs 2 years ago, and missed a chance to win gold last night at 15 and wants to make it up here.
Here she is, Jodian Mitchell, Homewood Technical with the lead. Dryden, Edwin Allen behind her, Sean Walters beside her. as they pass the marathon tunnel here at the National Stadium. Jodian Mitchell, Homewood Technical, continues to lead, trying to open up a gap between herself and Sean Waters from St. Mary High. Dryden in third place. They're in a line now, these three, with Robinson from St. Elizabeth Technical trying to get into that top three. Top three, though, short to advance. Jodian Mitchell, Homewood Technical, pumping those arms, heading towards the line, heading towards a victory in this semi-final. Sean Walters behind her, and then maybe about 5 meters behind Waters. Dryden from Edwin Allen. Then Robinson from St. Elizabeth Technical.
Dryden, third across the line, but didn't want to scratch her paint too much in this first semi-final. Knew that the top three would go through to the final and has gotten through with the least possible effort. Mitchell on your screen has won a chance before at 300 meters. Here in the 800 meters, nice and smooth and easy to take Homewood through to the Class 800 final, Class 2 800 final. Nice and easy.
So, Mitchell, Waters, Dryden, Robinson will have to wait to see if she can get in with a non-automatic qualifying time at 2:21.28. Top three short to advance. Next two by times. Second semi-final coming up.
So there are your times. Jodian Mitchell of Homewood, 2:15.68 the win. And Sean Walters, St. Mary, 2:16.43. Third, Janelle Dryden, 2:18.04. You look to fourth and fifth, 2:21.28 for Alicia Robinson. And Risha Barrett, 2:30.80. As we get ready for semi-final 2. Remember, it's the top 3 from each heat, plus the next 2 best times.
They're sent away. Final section, section 2. Top 3 short to advance here. Going on quite quickly here is Rikisha Sims from Edwin Allen. Kishay Rowe from Alphonsus Davis High, formerly Spalding's High. And then Douglas from St. Catherine, trying to get in the mix of the central schools, taking the top 3 spots. Sims of Edwin Allen, Kishay Rowe from Alphonsus Davis, Douglas from St. Catherine. These 3 well away from the rest. Breckenridge from St. Jago in 4th. It will be Keisha Sims who will lead them across the line to complete the first lap. The bell lap now. Kishay Rowe in 2nd place. Douglas St. Catherine in 3rd. Top 3 sure to advance.
Urgent first lap, 61.3. Rowe didn't look herself last night in the 15. They're looking better in 2nd, chasing the girl from Edwin Allen.
And past the marathon tunnel, Sims with the advantage. Rowe behind her, a gap now opening up between Rowe and Douglas of St. Catherine High in 3rd. The rest of the pack maybe about 15 or 20 meters behind Douglas. The top 3 well away from the rest of the field, further away though. Sims from Edwin Allen. Will Kishay Rowe try and challenge her? Will she be smart, knowing that she's in the top 3? Sims probably won't be caught from here. Kishay Rowe be shutting it down just a little bit. Douglas from St. Catherine looks as if she will come through for 3rd. So it's Sims, Rowe, and now approaching the line, Serena Douglas from St. Catherine. So Breckenridge from St. Jago will hope that her time is good enough to see her through to the final in a non-automatic qualifying spot.
Sims hammered it. 61.3 for the first lap. Comes back at 2:12.37 to win her semi-final. Burnt some rubber, but feeling fit, and fewer rounds in the championship this year. So maybe if you're fit, you can expend some energy in your first race. Kishiro, yellow vest. Alphonsus Davis, bright yellow, black shorts, looks just like Spalding's. That's what the name was before, and she comes through for second. And those two ladies at 2:13.31 on the flash clock downstairs for the girl from Edinallen. Sims looking very, very fit indeed. Hard to beat.
Tell you what, at 2:24.46 from Breckenridge might have gotten her through to the final, along with Alicia Robinson at 2:21.28, who was fourth in the first semi-final. Attention now turns to the boys class 2.
All right, Kobe Lawrence of Calabar, the class 1 shot put winner, is standing by with Karen. Karen.
Okay, another windy day at these championships. Talk to us about even that implementing these conditions.
Well, the shot put, the windy conditions doesn't really affect the shot put because it's a heavy implement, so that didn't really affect me.
And valuable points at Calabar, as you still have a hopes of closing in on the top, on the leaders so far. How you feel that your contribution was?
I feel good because knowing that I'm the first person to get a goal for Calabar in an individual event makes me feel really good.
Congratulations, and it's back up to you guys.
Right.
Big name, Kobe Lawrence. Well done to him. Has improved through the season and gives Coach Julian Robinson another champs gold medalist in the throws.
Yeah, the boys in the class 800 meters are on track. We get a chance to give you the lane assignments. Shaban Jarrett in 1, Terrence Hansel, Franklin Taylor 4, 3, Kamar Bygrave, JC 4, Jack 1, Coke, KC 5, Ainsley Brown, Port Antonio 6. Is Seth Hudson there? He is, of Mavis Bank 7, Devoney Williams of St. Mary 8.
So Kobe Lawrence here, 90 meters for him. As the boys class 2 gets going first semi-final. Christopher Young of Edinallen was second in that shot put event with 18:30. Calabar Simmons 17:26 in third. Here now is Mario Bygrave of Jamaica College.
Got silver to his teammate Fru at 1,500 meters. And at the back of the field 2 years ago, the class 800 champion Jacqueline Coke finished like a freight train to steal the gold medal 2 years ago in class 3. He's way back at the back of the field, second from last now.
Seth Hudson from Mavis Bank, surprisingly, at the front early. Will he be here when the bell goes? Probably not, as Bygrave steps up to his right shoulder and goes by him and will lead this field into the final lap.
Bygrave 56.4 at the half and starts to press the pace past the high jump apron.
Hudson tries to hold on. He's in second place, being relegated now to third. And the pack keeps coming back. Maybe Taylor from Fogo Road there as well.
Coke's got to get his skates on. Only 2 short to qualify in these 800 qualifying races in class 2 for boys.
Franklin Taylor from Fogo Road in second position. They will hit the 150 mark now. Coke from Kingston College trying to get into that top 3 spot. The top 2 are sure to advance. It's gonna be Bygrave from Jamaica College who will get it. Taylor from Fogo Road will come through for second place. Now Juan Coke from Kingston College will have to settle for third. Williams comes through for fourth. And then it's Brown from Port Antonio, followed by Hudson from Mavis Bank. And one competitor to complete this semi-final The boys, 800 meters class 2.
Bygrave under control here. Look over his shoulder to see where Taylor is. Taylor all in purple. In second, powerful stride. Reminds me of Peter Matthews running for the Cartwright College at championships on the class of 800 some years back. And here, those two comfortable at 157.25. There are the numbers. 157.28 for Bygrave, Taylor second.
Yeah, 157.45 for Taylor and the Jacob Cook KC, 159.12 third. 2 minutes 0008 for Williams in fourth. Into the ground, 2 minutes 3.71 in fifth.
Cook at 159.12.
Yeah, let's give you the lane assignments now for the second section. The semi-final of 3, Zachary Hall, Ferd Court, Tremaine Hamilton, St. Jacob, Kevin Brown, Port Antonio, Murray Smith, Stets, Siobhan Wardlow, Casey, Rajay Thomas, Calabar, Steve Grant, Edwin Allen, and Daniel Barton Veer.
Record stood for a long time. Alvin Sappleton of Edwin Allen at 152.27, broken 2017. Kimara Ferguson, 151.26.
Yeah, so Wardlow from Kingston College has been below 2 minutes already this season. On the outside though, looks to be Daniel Barton from Veer Technical, who has the lead in the yellow and green, being chased now by Smith from St. Elizabeth Technical, also Wardlow from Kingston College. Fading is Hamilton from St. Jago. And stepping forward is Zachary Hall from Fern Court into fourth position. The lead with Barton from Veer Technical. He's now relegated to second by Smith from St. Elizabeth Technical. No, he's in fourth because Zachary Hall takes third place.
It's quick at 54.8. And so within the sprints, Bahrain Smith in the lead as they come past the discus area with a chase on for Wardlow of KC.
Wardlow from Kingston College, the only man in this field who has gone below 2 minutes this season, being held off here by Bahrain Smith from St. Elizabeth Technical. Hall from Fern Court has some work to do. So too Daniel Barton from Veer Technical, who is in fourth. They hit the 200-meter mark now. Smith from St. Elizabeth Technical continues to lead. Wardlow from Kingston College. These two, they cross the line in that order. They're sure to advance to the final come Saturday. Smith continues to lead. Wardlow, Kingston College, stepping forward now, wanting that victory. Probably will be denied by Smith. It's going to be a battle to the line. Maybe he gives up now. He has. As Smith will get it for St. Elizabeth Technical. Flash time 154.96 ahead of Wardlow. And then Zachary Hall from Fern Court coming through for third. Barton from Veer Technical in fourth. Edwin Allen's Grant in fifth. And then it was close. Looks as if Kevin Brown came through from Port Antonio in sixth, followed by Jermaine Hamilton from St. Jago.
Nice race, 155.04, but third place back at 201. Did they burn too much energy in this second semi-final? Here they are. Neither boy wanted to lose this race. Smith in the yellow vest wanted to win for Stets, and KC, their great history of winning, had Wardlow try to win this semi. Both of them well clear of third place.
All right, semi-final 3 comes up now for the 800 meters for class 2 boys. This one's got Dominic Drysdale of Morant Bay, Jeremiah Hines of Glencoff, Joseph Parks of Edwin Allen, Candale Frew, Jamaica College, Well, here are the results from the previous one, by the way. Brain Smith at 155.4, Siobhan Wardlow Casey 155.37, Zachary Hole 2:176 of Ferncourt automatically through. So for semi-final three, it's Dominic Drysdale, Murat Bay, Jeremiah Hines, Glenn Goff, Joseph Park, Shane Allen, Candale from Jamaica College, Alex Taylor, St. Jago, Nathaniel Wallace, Stets, Shane Nesbitt, Shett, and Rashidi Morrison is not there.
They're sent to a final semi-final for the Class 2 boys. Out early. Daniel Wallace from St. Elizabeth Technical has gone forward, has taken the lead. Nesbitt from Mushet is there. Some hustling and bustling happening in the middle pack there. No, Kendall Froome, the 1500 meter winner, stepping forward now. Joseph Parks from Edwin Allen, right beside him, has gone now to third. Wallace from Stets continues to lead. Now he's being passed by Froome. So it's Froome, followed by Wallace. Now Alex Taylor, we saw what he can do in the 1500 meters, got on the podium, got bronze, couldn't separate the Jamaica College pair. Looking to do better in the 800 meters. He slots into third place. Froome continues to lead. Now Wallace, did he go too hard? Does he have what it takes to maintain that top two spot? At the moment, no, because Alex Taylor has gone by him. 200 meters to go. Candale Froome from Jamaica College with the lead. Alex Taylor coming back as he did in the 1500 meters. This is not a final, it's a semi-final, but it means so much for these athletes to come across the line first. Froome continues to lead. Alex Taylor, St. Jago, starting to come forward on the inside. Froome shuts that door. Taylor shuts it down. And these two shutting out the rest of the field from the top two automatic spots. Parks from Edwin Allen came through for third, be followed by Wallace from St. Elizabeth Technical, and now the rest of the pack finishing. Nesbitt from Mushet finishing ahead of Sibi Drysdale from Morant Bay.
Easy for Candale Froome, the 1500 meter champion yesterday. Wanted to conserve energy. Taylor, St. Jago, lots of speed, lots of potential. Bright yellow vest in second. Those two again well clear of third place. Parks way back for Edwin Allen in third, and these two very, very comfortable. And just a moment as well. Last night, Sachin Dennis made history. Sets goes class 1, 2, 3. Here are the results.
Candale Froome, 1:57.29. Alex Taylor, 1:57.79 in second. And 2:01.04 for Joseph Parks of Edwin Allen in third.
Dennis joins in history. Elite crew who have won the 100 in class 1, 2, and 3. Legendary Donald Corey from the 1960s Camperdown. Ramondo Rose, also Camperdown, class 3, 2002, class 4, 2004. Won the 100 twice in class 1. Second time part of a salubrious sprint double. Mike O'Hara, Calabar, winning in class 3, 2011. Class 2, 2012. 13 rather. And in class 1, 2015. That's the group of elite sprinters in high school track who have done the 100 gold medal win in class 1, 2, and 3.
By the way, as the girls get ready for this 800 meters, the top 5, and these are unofficial point standings because we know that I'm very interested to know what's happening. And this is after the triple jump class 2 final and the shot put class 1 final for boys. 5th, St. Jago, 61 points. 4th, Stets, 70 points. 3rd, Calabar, 109 points. 2nd, Jamaica College, 140.5. and leading as they did at the end of day 3, Kingston College with 141 points. Again, this is unofficial. Of course, we will give you the official standings as we go throughout the day. On the girls' side, the top 5, Woolmers in 5th with 45, Homewood Technical 4th, 63.5, Hydel in 3rd, 137.5, St. Jago 2nd, 166.5, and the leaders and defending champions, 193, Edwin Allen. As the girls in this first semi-final, Class 1, 800 meters, Roshana Dwyer, she stopped in the 1500 meters yesterday, did not complete, and she stopped, then tried to restart, stopped again, tried to restart on that backstretch, could not. She goes to the lead here, a fantastic athlete over 800 and 1500 meters. Just behind her from Homewood Technical is Alia Johnson. Also there, Sansia Smith from St. Jago. And then Sharice Hope from Alphonsus Davis High in 4th. So the central athletes taking the top 4 spots here as they come into the straightaway for the final time. Dwyer, Edwin Allen continues to lead. Johnson, Homewood Technical, just behind her in 2nd. It's close between her and Smith from St. Jago on the inside lane. Sharice Cope now getting closer to these top 3 ladies.
67.6 and tucked on the inside. Golden Girl, Sanchez Smith of St. Jago, won last night in the 1500 meters, trying to go for a double.
Yes, certainly she is. Has to get to the final first. Dwyer takes the lead once again. Johnson, Homewood Technical, just behind her. Sharice Cope in 3rd, but slightly, just slightly ahead of Smith from St. Jago. These 4, if they maintain these positions heading into the last 100 meters, we could have a bang finish with a top 3 sure to advance. The record here, 2:03.75, set in 2004 by Ken Thompson. 200 meters to go. Dwyer continues to lead for Edwin Allen. Behind her now, as you said, Hubert Sansia Smith, a 1500 meter winner from St. Jago, taking closer order. She's up on the right shoulder of Dwyer from Edwin Allen. Dwyer sees that, looks in her rearview mirror, spots the danger, and steps on the accelerator. Sansia Smith from St. Jago might settle for 2nd. Sharice Cope from Alphonsus Davis High closes in for 3rd. The winner, Dwyer from Edwin Allen, ahead of Smith from St. Jago, with Cope coming through for 3rd. And then in 4th is Johnson from Homewood Technical.
A little relief on her face. Last night, the engines failed. Goes back home, goes back to camp. Michael Dyke, master tuner, tunes the engine. Comes out today, feels better, down the stretch, tests the engine, finds it works fine, and comes through with a morale boosting win in this first semi-final.
Yeah, it's a wonderful athlete. Mr. Shauna Dwyer. This is the final competitor now coming through to complete this first semi-final. Semi-Brenna Gordon from Bustamante. So once again, top 3 sure of a spot in the final.
So there are the results, Renardo. Roshana Dwyer, 2:18.04, Edwin Allen, the winner. Santia Smith, 2:19.39 in 2nd. And Sharice Cope in 3rd, 2:19.88. Top 3 automatic. Alia Johnson Homewood 4th, 2:22.71. And Nastasia Faced at the Queen's School, 2:34.85 in 5th.
There's something different about today, Jordan. Could it be the drums and Hubert?
It's Champs Friday.
Is it?
Whether the place is full or not, it's Champs Friday, and people sort of gear up. Lots of fans, Jordan, have taken these days off and are at home in the colors of their favorite champ school, watching the action, and now watching the men who are putting a little beat into Champs 2021.
They are. What this does as well, in my estimation, I'll tell you after this. Daniel Adair, Homewood Technical 3, Alisa Douglas, St. Jago 4, Jessica McLean, Edwin Allen 5, Amali Dobson, Grove 6, Brianna Harriet, Boston 97, and Shania Da Costa from Heidel in lane 8 for this class 150, well, 800 meters, not the 50, 800 meters. And this is the second semi-final.
4-8 double, tough in track and field. The 400 semis, 10 a.m. on my clock,